Good morning, dear friends. In this last class, we have learned about that the effect of rotating magnetic field, and the magnitude of the rotating magnetic field is 3 by 2 phi m. So it is constant in this circle. The radius will be 3 by 2 phi m. It will rotate. Moreover, if the phase sequence is in this RYB, then positive. Clockwise direction, your rotating magnetic field will be in that anti-clockwise direction and vice versa. So in this previous exercise, once one can change the phase sequence. I already explained in this end of this lecture. You can understand what is the phase rotating magnetic field direction as well. So in this class, I am going to explain about that what is the importance of three-phase system conversion to two-phase system. That means three-phase RYB sequence to alpha beta conversion. For that, let me share my presentation. So now we have the three-phase system. Normally we know the flux in any circuit is directly proportional to the current which is flowing through the circuit. So now instead of phi, I am using everywhere current I. Now we already have the three-phase system of this is in R phase and this is in Y phase, and this is in B phase, RYB sequence. So now this RYB, assume as a rotating magnetic field is rotating and there is having a flux linkage and in this point, so lambda flux linkage of F vector in this point, how the this angle between this OF vector and this R phase is nothing but phi, nothing but theta. Angle between R phase OR and this vector is nothing but theta. Now I am going to explain what is the flux linkage effect of three-phase system at this point of F. So already we know the flux linkage can be write it as, so I can write directly F vector is equal to number of turns in the three-phase winding. Now I am choosing is at N3, and with respect to R phase current, what is the flux linkage, flux component, what is the effect on this OF vector is nothing but what? IR current into this cos of this angle. So whenever this vector is reached this phase, it will be maximum. So whenever it is here, the flux linkage will be minimum. So magnetic flux, mutual inductance will be zero. So automatically it will varies with respect to cosine of theta. So I can write here now R phase current into cos theta. Then with respect to Y phase, this angle is already we know 120 degree. So we have this angle as 120 minus theta. So we can write it as I Y phase into cos of 120 minus theta. Then for B phase, this total angle is 240 degree. So 240 minus theta. Therefore, we will have this IB phase into cos of 240 minus theta. 240 into cos theta. From this, I can substitute here number of turns N3 into IR into cos theta, plus you can use this form cos of A minus B. So IY into cos of 120 degree into cos theta plus sine of 120 degree into sine theta plus B phase current into cos of 240 degree into cos theta plus sine of 240 degree into sine theta. So from this cos 120 is nothing but minus 1 by 2 then cos 240 is also minus 1 by 2, then sine 120 is root 3 by 2, then sine 240 is minus root 3 by 2, so that we can have n3 into I am segregating all the cos theta component and all the sin theta component. Therefore, IR minus 1 by 2 into IY minus 1 by 2 into IB into cos theta plus we don't have any R phase component here. So we have root 3 by 2 into IY minus root 3 by 2 into IB. So from this we can write this equation as I alpha, and this equation is nothing but I beta. Now one can write instead of, so this is n3 I alpha into cos theta component, n3 I beta into, so in this sin theta component will also come here in this sin theta. So already we know cos theta, it is a complex form, so cos theta towards x-axis, sin theta it is perpendicular to 90 degree. So when we write this vector of this, so now I am writing directly here n3 is nothing but number of turns in the three-phase winding into I alpha into cos theta plus n3 I beta into sin theta, n3 I beta into sin theta. So now this is our n3 I alpha, then this is our please wait a minute. This is our n3 into I beta. The resultant we have the flux linkage of here F vector. So this angle is our theta. So now from these two vectors we can conclude that instead of analyzing the three-phase system by using this three-phase variable, we can analyze by using this two-phase variable. So from this we can have, that is what we want to conclude with this concept. So F vector is nothing but n3 I alpha into cos theta plus n3 I beta into sin theta. Now when we write this equation in matrix form, we can have I alpha I beta is equal to, we have 1 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 0 root 3 by 2 minus root 3 by 2 into IA, IR, IY and IB. So now in this case, this is not a symmetrical square matrix. So when we convert this, this is two-phase to three-phase to two-phase is possible. But when we convert, again taking inverse, it is very difficult. So in this next lecture, I would like to explain how one can make this, one can solve this difficulties to converting this three-phase to two-phase and two-phase to three-phase. With this, I would like to conclude today's lecture. Wish you all the best. Thank you.